Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with part 22 of the Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, full playthrough walkthrough. In part 22, we're going to complete the Shulva Sanctum City DLC for the Crown of the Sunken King. At the end of this walkthrough, there's a back-to-back boss fight between the Squalid Queen and then Sin, the dragon. So, buckle up. Alright, I'll show you my character stats. Currently level 165 with 50 Vigor, 30 Endurance, 20 Vitality, 4 Attunement, 40 Strength, 40 Dex, 25 Adaptability, 3 Intelligence, 6 Faith. Using a Raw Santier Spear plus 5. And then I have a bow just to aggro some things. Mix of the Faram Armor and Falconer set. And then I also have the Ring of Steel Protection plus 1, Chloranthy Ring plus 1, Ring of Blades plus 1, and the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring. Alright, so once you're ready, we're going to go back to the big shortcut elevator that we activated earlier. We're going to press this button. The elevator's slowly going to come up. And then we will go downstairs. The danger zone is ahead. Everything is so slow in this game. All right. Eventually we will get down there. These elevators are so slow. Okay, great. So once you're ready, you can run up here. And now what's actually kind of funny is I realize that I'm forgetting something somewhat hidden. There's a tree in this zone that I should try to find and show you, but we'll do it later. It's just like a little secret optional thing. Anywho, let's drop down. I will tell you this area is like straight up infested with enemies, so you have to be very careful. And so basically our task is to just drop down, all the way down to the boss fog, which is over here, where my helmet is. But that's going to take a little while. Okay. Hurrah for something. Okay. So we do have a lot of Drake Blood Knights, which is fun, but these guys are tough. They're tough as nails. They do have quite a lot of health. They deal a decent amount of damage. Ooh. Hey. Alright. So we also have a sorceress over there. It's actually just a knight. Come on, drop down, bud. Come on. Alright, never mind. Ooh. Hello. Oh my god. I'm really bad at getting those. Especially with the Santier Spear. It just doesn't lend itself to them. So for this, you just gotta hold forward. This way you eventually align with it. I don't think there's actually any illusory walls here. Nah. Okay. That's alright. Okay, moving on. You do just always want to look where you're going. I know that sounds so painfully obvious, but you'd be surprised how easy it is to really mess yourself up here. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here. Great. I do believe that there is some treasure over here. No? Shortcut ahead. I kind of doubt it. I feel like I might have messed myself up here. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Wow, I'm not. That was crazy. All right, so that person's just going straight to the boss, which good for them, but we don't want to do that. All right, so now we're back over here. There is an illusory wall here with a bonfire nearby. There's the Drake Blood set. I think what we might have to do is yeah, aggro this guy. Ooh. Can I backstab this guy? Nope. Wow. Okay, well that was Dark Souls 2 right there. He turned while in mid-air. Oh, all right. Yeah, like why is he able to turn? I don't understand. Ridiculous. So I actually think the bonfire might be right there. Anyway, we can actually go back upstairs. So we didn't really mess ourselves up at all. There we go. Here's the bonfire. Yeah, it's just a random bonfire in a random room. Doesn't always make sense. Just need to check something really quick. Sorry about that. All right. Cool. So, before we rest, I do just want to sort of backtrack a little bit. So this is over here. Let me get the drop down here. Drop here. And then do some treasure over here. But I think there's, yeah. All right, come on, buddy. Uh-oh. Right. I actually don't think these treasures are that serious. So I'm actually going to aggro this guy. Just in case somebody's hiding in a hallway over there. I think we're safe. Strange. Anyway. Some more twinkling titanite. And some trading stones. Don't forget you can trade smooth and silky stones with the crows. And you might get something good. You never know. Alright, so I'm going to like just head further down. But I'm actually going to reset my flasks before we fight the boss because it's a pretty difficult fight. Dragon's Rest, that's the name of the area. For some reason it doesn't actually show up until you get all the way down here, which mildly makes sense. Yeah, it makes some sense. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to reset before we fight the boss just because this is a challenging boss fight. When you warp using the feather, don't forget to rest at the bonfire, otherwise your flasks will not replenish. Okay. Very good. So now that we've done that, we can just skip all of the encounters that we just had and just go straight down to the boss. I don't think there's any point to this platform, but let's just double check. Oh god, I might have killed myself actually. Ugh. Whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go in with 10 flasks. Alright, so the Squalid Queen is hard. I cannot lie about that. She can cast hexes, and so you should have a ring. The Dark Quartz Ring +3, you should have picked this up in your adventures, or at least one of them, but I highly recommend equipping it because that reduces the amount of damage you take from hexes. So definitely equip that. She's not too hard on her own, but the gimmick with her is that she summons friends. So she can summon Velstadt, the boss. So this sort of becomes a 2v1 boss fight, and the odds of her summoning Velstadt are really high if you're on your own. It's like almost guaranteed. She can also summon skeletons, and then she can actually summon pigs as well. If you'd like, if she summons skeletons, you can leave one of them alive. I believe she summons 3 at a time. If you leave one of them alive, she will not summon skeletons, but she can still summon other stuff. So it's kind of up to you. It's just a weird little trick if you want, but it doesn't actually do you much good. Yeah. So the whole strategy is to bring her down as fast as possible. When Velstadt is out, you want to try to separate them into different corners and then rush the queen, get a few hits in, and then go back to the other corner with Velstadt. All the while this is happening, she's going to be casting. She doesn't stop trying to kill you while she has friends out, so it can be pretty hectic. This is take 1 on this fight. We're going to see how this goes. Alright, so the fight doesn't actually start until she notices you. However, you can just deal damage to her while she's summoning her weapon. So you can get a few hits in. Wow, that was terrible. So she can cast all manner of things. Yeah, she delays her swipes. Kind of annoying. Alright, so, okay, so she summons skeletons. This is actually kind of nice. Oh my good lord, what the hell was that? The skeleton just like sucked me in. That was so weird. Alright, so she can teleport, which is terrifying. But, you know, she does what she does. After she does anything, just go in, get a couple hits. You don't want to commit too much. Because... Oh, God. Yeah, you don't want to commit too much. Because then you can wind up taking a bunch of hits. Is she not going to summon Velstadt? This would be nuts if she doesn't summon Velstadt. I feel like the luckiest kid in the world. Holy shit, she's not summoning Velstadt. This makes no sense to me. I've never seen her not summon Velstadt. I mean, I'll take it, dude. Oh, God. Yeah, that ring just saved me a good deal of pain there. This is a rough drink here. Wow. Okay, I don't know why she didn't summon Velstadt. That is so weird. That might be the first time I've ever actually seen that happen. I mean, you have fought Velstadt before, so it's not like it's that hard. It just makes the fight so much more time-consuming. But that was actually really cool. So once you defeat the Squalid Queen, you can go into the Dragon Sanctum proper. And you have a bonfire here, which is helpful. What I recommend doing is spending your souls, because Sin is... I mean, I said this about the Queen. Sin is a really hard fight, so you may run into some trouble, and you may wind up losing your souls. So before that happens, just go ahead and spend them. Sanctum Nadir. You know what's funny? I don't even know the Queen's name. I didn't even look. Elana. Okay, I thought it was Elana. E-L-A-N-A. Yep. All right, so Sin is a dragon fight. However, Sin is a poison dragon. So, equip anything you have that will reduce poison. So, Poison Bite Ring is a great idea. Yeah, Poison Bite's a good idea. Really anything you got as far as resistances go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Sin is your typical dragon fight. You want to try to stay near his feet, but rolling away. He flies a lot. He's not unlike Black Dragon Calamite from Dark Souls 1. Pretty similar. But his breath is poison, so that can be quite annoying. I'm not going to go purchase Moss at this point. We're going to see how it goes. Basically, poison damage in Dark Souls 2 is easily offset by healing gems, so just use a healing gem if you get poisoned. Alright, so this is Sin. Ow. Yep. So he's already off to a great start. Yeah, when he turns around like that, you really got to watch out. Alright, so his fireballs leave behind a poison cloud, which, you know, great. But he can also fly in a direction, sort of leave poison in his wake. Yeah, see, like, in Dark Souls 1, a dragon will swipe like that. In Dark Souls... What the hell just happened to his head? In Dark Souls 2, they will swipe and, like, move again. Like, now you have to deal with a swipe and a stomp. It'd be kind of frustrating. So, yeah, the whole thing with Sin is you have to, like, stay near him the whole time, which can be a little annoying. Ow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his head there. That's a weird graphical glitch. Anyway, be careful where he lands. You don't want him landing on top of you. Ugh, dude, come on. Yeah, what is going on with his head? Yeah, okay, I mean, sure, deal damage even though nothing happened. Dark Souls 2. Ooh, that was weird, but lucky. I'll take it. Yeah, always run when he flies away. Just try to run to the side. It's going to help you out a good deal. I really can't believe what that looks like. That's crazy looking. I don't know what's happening there. Luckily, he has a big sort of respawn time. And not respawn, but like recoil time. So you can actually get away with just drinking in his face sometimes. Ow, man. Ooh, the double tailspin. The rare double tailspin, man. That was juicy right there. Great job, Sin. Wow, we're doing pretty good here. Run to the back. And then that's Sin. So, I will say, this gets infinitely harder on New Game Plus cycles. The health pool basically doubles, so it's a lot harder. We did get into a decent pattern there, especially because this was the first time we fought him. On subsequent attempts, I don't think he sleeps anymore, so it can get a little harder. You get Yorg's Ring, though, here at the back. Let's see what Yorg's Ring is. Ring of Sir Yorg, who sought the blood of a dragon and invaded Shulva, can deflect spells. When Sir Yorg faced Sin, the slumbering dragon, he drew blood with a flash of his steel, but Sin responded by spewing forth the poison that had long brewed within him, blanketing the city in a miasmic cloud. Cool. I do like that word, miasma. All right, let's examine this. And you get the Crown of the Sunken King. I don't know why they just didn't, like, put a corpse there. All right, so a faint heat lingers in the ancient crown, so let's check that out as well. Crown of the Sunken King. Crown of the Sunken King who once ruled this land. The king erected the eternal sanctum below the earth to worship the great dragon, but the towering bulwark crumbled with the city shortly after the dragon's awakening. But these were events of long ago, and today no one even remembers the king's name. So with that crown, we can actually venture back to King Vendrick. There's a couple V words right there. So let's do that. Let's go to the Undead Ditch Bonfire, and then we'll speak with Vendrick. All right. So we're going to ignore everything and just run out. I do wish that they would put a bonfire near Vendrick. I always felt like that would be super helpful, especially like after you killed him. Just because there's like so much here. It's such a run, and the bell's about to ring because I didn't kill the zombie. Yep, there we go. Alrighty. I don't think they'll follow me into Vendrick's room. Alright. Cool. So here in Vendrick's room, we can visit his armor corpse and go into his memory. And since we have the crown, I think, do we have to wear the crown of the Sunken King? Well, let's do it anyway. If we wear the crown, he'll again, I don't know if... Let's just check.
Seeker of fire, deliverer of crowns. What do you see in the flames? Find the crowns and your own answers. The crowns hold the strength of lords from times long past. Seek adversity, as befits you, seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seeker of fire, conqueror of dark. I too sought fire once. With fire, they say, a true king can harness the curse. A lie, but I knew no better. Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you covet. Flame, oh, flame. I am king of this wretched, unraveled kingdom. I subdued the giants and claimed their strength, so that I might step closer to fire. Drang Lake will fall, the fire will fade, and the souls of old will re-emerge. With dark unshackled, a curse will be upon us, and men will take their true shape. Drang Lake will fall, the fire will fade, and the souls of old will re-emerge. With dark unshackled, a curse will be upon us, and men will take their true shape.
Okay, let me try wearing the crown.
Drang Lake will
maybe that was the dialogue. Okay. I always thought he gave... Always... Okay, so it's not any one particular crown. Okay. All right. So each time you get a crown, he talks more, but it's not actually lore about the crown, so... Bit of a bummer, but that's okay. It's good to know. I actually hadn't done that before, so I'm glad to know that now. So let's go ahead and use our feather to go to the last bonfire, and then we will end the walkthrough. So this is actually really short. I had a feeling this might be long because I figured maybe those two bosses would take me a while, but it went a lot faster, so that's good. Again, I don't know why Elana didn't summon Velstadt during her fight. I've literally never seen that before. We got super lucky with skeletons, which is nice, but it is a bit of an RNG fight. Excuse me, it is a bit of an RNG fight. Alright. Cool. Okay, so that's it for the first DLC, Shulva Sanctum City, or Sunken City Shulva, as I think it was advertised originally. I don't know why I have that name in my head if that's not what it's ever called, but that's what I call it. In the next walkthrough, we will be going into the second DLC. What is the name of that DLC? DLC. Crown of the Old Iron King. So Crown of the Old Iron King is the second DLC. It's a really cool area, I actually think. I really like Shulva. I think it's like the most well-designed in terms of world building. It's very reminiscent of Dark Souls 1 in terms of like how, you know, unlocking shortcut elevators and going in and out of buildings and, you know, just constantly like a recursive world. I really like that. Old Iron King takes place in an area called Broom Tower, and Broom Tower is really cool. It's just a vertical area with some side rooms. Neat mechanics. It has one of those not PvP areas, but PvE co-op areas. That's what I'm looking for. It has one of those again. And then it also has somewhat of a hidden final boss. So whereas Shulva was 2 back-to-back bosses at the end, plus the co-op boss, Old Iron King's a little bit different. In Old Iron King, you have to... You can, like, reach the end of the DLC, defeat that that boss, which is Fume Knight, which is, like, everybody's favorite boss from the DLCs. Just checking who drops the crown. Crown of the Old Iron King. I think you get the crown from him. Extra life is so annoying. Okay, so it has an optional boss, a totally optional boss. So you get the crown after you defeat Fume Knight, but there is an additional boss locked away in a memory. And this boss is Sir Elana, who is really, really fun. He actually has a hidden death animation. If you're able to kill this boss without getting hit, he has a special death animation. It's really, really cool. Hard fight. Suspect hitboxes sometimes, just being honest. But we'll get through it. So that said, I think the way that walkthrough will work is I think we'll just go all the way through in one go. I have to look at a map of the place because Fume Knight is basically like at the end. Sir Elana is in a side area that's very short. So maybe we'll do the same thing we did here. Maybe we'll just do the DLC cave, or the co-op cave. I have to see where it is, though. But anyway, don't worry about it for now. I'm just sort of rambling here in the closing remarks. But that is it for the first DLC and for part 22 of the full playthrough walkthrough. For now, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching. If you are looking for more guides for Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. You can also join the community Discord server. The link for that is in the description below. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.